Today I'm going to see if I can achieve more volume by not styling my hair with a brush. I literally use my brush. Every single time I've styled my hair, I've used the Denman brush, I've used the Tangle Teaser, I've used the Bounce Curl brush. Every single time since I started properly doing my hair, I used a brush because I believed that it was going to give me like loads of definition and everything. And I absolutely love using a brush to style my hair, and I probably will continue to do that. But today I just wanted to kind of have a little bit of an experiment and see if styling my hair with just my hands, doing it a little bit more messily, to see if it gives me a lot more volume, because I think it might. So I'm fresh out of the shower, my hair is it's dripping wet, and it's always good to start on wet hair, so I'm just going to go in with my oil first. This is the argan oil, and I literally just get this from Tesco. I use quite a lot for each side, so I'm literally just going to what's this called? Rake it through my hair, which is what I normally do anyway. The way I use a brush, if you've seen any of my other two curly hair routines, I'll link it down below and in the iCards. I use a brush after I've finished putting in my leave-in conditioner, because I like to use it because it's going to get the product all throughout the hair, and it's also going to give me more definition. I do really like the way that my curls look when I do use a brush, but at the minute I feel like I'm just not getting enough volume. As usual, I'm just going to section up this top bit, especially now I have my fringe. If you saw my video that I posted last week, I cut my fringe in myself and I don't regret it. Like, I do really like how it looks. However, I think I was a little bit rash in doing it, and I'm not 100% sure that I like it. Okay, so the first leave-in conditioner that I go in is the one that I always use, and this is the Blueberry Bliss Curls Unleashed, just curls, leave-in conditioner, and this is a fresh tube. Gotta take the thingy off. I literally just ordered about 6 more off of Amazon. I lie, it was 4. But this is just my absolute go-to. I love this so much. So I'm just raking this into my hair. This is what I usually do at this stage anyway, and I'm just going to make sure, because we're not going to get loads of definition from a brush today, I am going to be making sure that I'm squeezing down my hair as I'm raking it through, and that is going to really help with frizz. I'm worried that we're not going to get as much definition today, but I think it's just going to be good to see, because this would be so much easier. Well, not so much easier, it's not that hard to use a brush. I think it would save a little bit of time if we don't actually have to use a brush when we want volume. The next product I'm going in with is the Curls ORS Curls Unleashed leave-in conditioner. I love this stuff as well, it's a lot thicker, so I just go in with about this much for half of my head, and just rake this through again. Maybe I should go in with a bit more because we're going to need a lot of definition today, but no. Let's just, this is an experiment, let's just style our hair usually without a brush. So at this point, I would be sectioning the back of my hair and brush styling the back. I have a video on that, I'll leave it in the iCards, of how to style the back of your hair. And I would usually be doing that right now, but I'm not. I'm just trying to like bring the two sections together by just raking my hand through the back. I don't know if this is gonna work, but we're not using a brush today. This feels so bizarre, honestly, so bizarre. I know it sounds really dramatic, but this does not feel comfortable at all. I want to get my brush out so bad. Anyway, onto the top section. I'm just going to do the exact same thing and pop in some of that leave-in conditioner. Just going to rake it through. I think I've put a bit too much in my hands here, to be honest, but never mind. We shall be nice and defined. Now at this stage, I would flip section method this and I would brush style. I don't know how to do this. I actually don't know how to do this, because this section still needs to go back. So do I just... Oh god, I really want to get the brush out. I don't actually think this is going to go very well. And then what do I do with my front pieces? Like, they are not okay right now. Oh god, I really don't know. I'm just trying to detangle with my fingers. This is really odd. And I don't like it, and I don't actually think we're going to get very good results now, to be honest with you. Maybe I'll just do that. not bad. I don't think that looks bad actually. Maybe let's bring it round and do some scrunching. That might help get like some curl clumps. I will say, when I'm scrunching my hair now at the moment, it feels really thick. Like that feels like I've got a lot of hair there. Normally it doesn't feel like that at all. It feels quite like thin and like there's not many curls to clump in my hand. That feels really thick right now, which is really weird because obviously when I'm brush styling I haven't got any less hair. It's just that they're more like in their clumps, so there's like less curl density. There's less curls there because they're all in their curl clumps, if that makes sense. I feel very, very uncomfortable right now. I really want to brush my hair. I feel like it's messy. I feel like we're not going to get much definition. But that is this experiment. We're just going to see if it makes me have more volume. The next thing that I do is apply a mousse. This is the mousse that I use, the John Frieda Frizz Ease. I can't fucking talk today. Dream Curls mousse, and I love this stuff so much. I always apply it in 2 sections just because it's easier to do it that way. I might need some more actually. I have got 3 stocked up ready to use. I don't think that's probably enough for half of my head. I'm just gonna press it in, make sure it's all in there, especially because we're not gonna have definition from the brush today. Normally when I've brush styled, I'm scared, a little bit scared to kind of like touch my hair and scrunch it because I don't want to disrupt the nice like curl clumps that we've created. Whereas I don't need to do that today. Like my hair just is going where it wants to go. I'm not manipulating it into these curls. Like they're there if they want to be. I hate the feeling of styling my hair, and I think pretty much every curly girl can relate to having to like sit with wet hair for ages, styling your hair, getting all your products like in your face and on your neck. That is one thing I really don't like about curly hair. Like when I straighten it, it's such a lovely relief and break from styling because you can just dry your hair straight away. You don't have to sit with it all like wet on your back. Like that is something I do really hate about curly hair. Right, my products are all in now, so what I'm going to do this time is I'm going to leave it to air dry for probably about 20 minutes just so that that little like initial cast can start to form on my hair, and then I'm going to blow dry pretty much straight away because that is how I'm going to get more volume if I don't leave it to air dry all day. So I'm going to go and blow dry it, and I will come back to you with the results, and pray for me, fingers crossed, that we get more volume from this. Okay, I am back and I have a few things to say. First of all, if you've noticed my eyebrows are a little bit dark, I have just dyed them, so ignore that, they will get a little bit less. But look at the hair. First of all, the definition, I have lost some definition, like there's no denying it. Some definition has definitely gone, like some bits are quite frizzy. I don't know, like some individual pieces, like if you can see that, they're not quite in their curl clumps as much as usual. So that's like where the frizz part is coming in for me a little bit. But I don't know if you can tell. I definitely can. Look at the amount of curls that we've got. Like I never have this much volume. These pieces aren't great. Like these bits here, I feel like they could have definitely done with some styling help from a brush because they've not quite formed. Like some of the curls haven't gone very curly, they've just gone a little bit more straight. But like the amount of curls here on my head, this is so unusual to me. Like I'll put a picture here, or if you've seen any of my other curly hair routines, this is a lot of curl density for me, and I actually think I really like the results. I think second day hair, when I've got to like do a half up half down, there's going to be more hair to like do that with, and my hair's basically gonna look thicker. So I really do like these results, to be honest. I'm not sure if I'll do it every time, but anytime I want this kind of look or I can't be bothered to style it with a brush, I know now that actually it actually looks quite nice. It's just a little different. I seriously cannot get over like how many curls there are here. Like this is just bizarre for my hair. Like it actually looks quite thick, which is really not like my hair. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video anyway. Thank you so much for watching it again. Let me know in the comments like if you normally use a brush or not, because I think it's really interesting to know that now. Like I have been able to achieve like a completely different look by just not using a brush. But I hope you guys enjoyed, and thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.